Hi Cancer, welcome back. So Cancer, this is going to be your reading for the month of November. I already have 2 cards out here. And so if you're new to me, welcome, subscribe, like, all that good crap. Let's go. So Cancer, you have the 2nd house here and then the 1st house of self as your overall energy. So very interesting vibe here. It's all about your outlook, self-image, life, philosophy. The 2nd house being about your material world, assets, possessions. I feel like for some reason your self-image, may be tied to your material possessions, which is, a spiritual no-no, because what you have does not equate to who you are or the value you bring to life. And so maybe that's an important reminder, that the value you bring as a soul is so much greater than the material, right? So I do feel like that message is here. This is also about self-awareness and arrival, your the entry point into life is the 1st house, right? So let's see here. You have the Moon, the King of Cups, and then the 7 of Pentacles. So this is that self-awareness energy, right? This is the subconscious mind. This is the thoughts that we have that sometimes we aren't even aware of, And I feel like you're getting a glance into that piece of you during this time period. And who am I really? And who do I want to be? And what image am I projecting? And it's kind of like a reflection of yourself, reflecting on yourself. Okay, and I feel like that's a very heavy message to get the reading started, Cancer. Then you have the King of Cups. Now in this depiction, the King of Cups is drinking out of the cup. So I feel, that's your energy of being in your element as far as being in alignment with your emotions and your subconscious, but at the same time, watch any escapist type of vibes or energy, whether that be alcohol, drugs, drinking. Escapism comes in all different sizes. It could just be avoiding the truth, avoiding a situation, avoiding conflict, avoiding facing something, things like that. Because I feel like there's a piece of your subconscious mind that's kind of playing a hide and seek game with your conscious mind where, sometimes you're not able to see yourself accurately or, not being able to tap into that. 7 of Pentacles here, this energy is about investing your time and energy into things that are worth investing. This also talks about kind of being uninspired, when it comes to like the work arena, like your career type vibe here. Some of you may feel a bit uninspired during this time frame, but still putting the work in, but just like kind of being, I don't know. Like I feel like the focus is more on subconscious feelings, self, emotions, things like that. I think that you are embodying the 4 of Wands, which is trying to stay balanced, trying to be present in the present moment, feeling stability here, and there's stability to be had. So it's almost like whether you feel lackluster or not, if you put that time and attention and energy into this, then I feel like you're going to reap stability and balance, justice. So, but I also feel like there's a sense of like your heart not really being in it. Yeah. The Magician and then the 4 of Cups, kind of feeling indifferent. That's what I was feeling, It's like, that you have the abilities to build on this. That you are able to manifest or, put the work in and get the results you want. But at the same time, emotionally, you're a bit off or not feeling fulfilled for some of you in what it is that you're doing. Or in a relationship, if it's relationship. A lot of different ways I can read that. So that's an interesting energy to get here. I think you're trying to gain balance over that. I want to know what the Four of Cups, but also feeling somewhat emotionally detached, okay? So that's where that self-awareness energy comes in. You know, Cancer, in order for you to push something forward and really make it yours, your heart has to be in it, right? You can't go into it half-hearted and expect the best. So I think it's asking you to take a look at where your heart is. Where's your fulfillment? And that's where the fruition is. I think you're going to put a lot of work into self or career during this time period. And I do see fruition here. It actually looks really good. So for some of you, like, that part of your life is going very well, but underneath that, you might have a lot of internal emotional things going on as well, and needing to look at that. Also needing to look at how you treat your physical body when you're feeling that way, you know, being conscious of that as well. And also, I guess the message here is that your emotional well-being is tied to your assets, to your material world in some respect or another. So, you know, if you're not putting your heart into it, you know, you're just not feeling it, then you may see like a domino effect there. I actually think for this time period, though, it looks good. Like material world, finance, possessions, and all of that. But for some reason, that is tied to how you feel about yourself and needing to untie that. You're not your title, you're not your clothes, you're not your car, you're more than that, you know, and understanding that, being in tune with that. Certainly nothing wrong with enjoying nice things, right? But just know that it's not who you are, okay? So that's an interesting message to get there. Now, person you may be dealing with, Cancer. If you're not dealing with anyone, then this is where the reading ends. For those of you who are dealing with someone in specific and you would like to know what's going on with them, this is where the reading continues. So person you're dealing with is the Four of Pentacles. This is someone who's not wanting to budge, not wanting to share, not wanting to give, you know, might be a little bit detached as well, might be in their head. Some of you you're getting the silent treatment from this person. Others of you, they're trying to get in touch with themselves, and maybe like in a resting period here. I feel like they're going into the Four of Wands, which is interesting because you were in the Four of Wands here. Then here they are in the Four of Wands. So gaining and wanting stability within their finances or home. And then they have Justice here. You also had Justice. So I think that you both want similar things here, right? You both want balance. You both want fairness, okay? Because, and needing to see it from each other's point of view, I feel will be important in order for that to be accomplished. Because I think that this person kind of goes back and forth sometimes in their mind here. Or they may be juggling a lot on their plate, okay? That's that Two of Pentacles energy. So I feel like this person is quietly trying to see the other's point of view, but at the same time, not really, because they don't want to kind of come off of their point of view, going back and forth between the both of like trying to be fair, but also like, I don't want to, and like, you know, like trying to see it from your point of view, but at the same time, they know they're still going to do what they want to do regardless, you know, pretending to listen to advice when in actuality they're tuning it out, you know, like things like that, whether that's you or them. And then they go into the Eight of Wands, Seven of Wands, communication here, but then at the same time feeling a little bit defensive. Like this person's a lot of this and then that, this and then that, right? So I feel like there's movement forward here, and somebody's feeling like defensive or something. What's that about? What's the Seven of Wands? Nine of Pentacles. They want to be independent here, but at the same time, they want to be balanced. I feel like, yeah, at the same time, they want to be emotionally fulfilled. It's like this person wants to be very, like I could do it myself, but also at the same time, they may be like a little emotionally needy, and they have trouble balancing out the both, you know, like sometimes I feel like they need to collect their thoughts here, or they like to hold on to things. Not someone that easily compromises, I don't feel, but yet trying to, you know, at least going back and forth with it. But then it's like they want to communicate their emotions here, but at the same time, they don't want to give. They want to be independent. And then I feel like you're over here just trying to drown out whatever's going on emotionally, I feel, with this situation. Put yourself into, I think that's why you're having trouble, like, really giving your all to maybe other areas of your life or work. Because there's something inside that feels still a bit emotionally detached. But wanting justice, wanting balance, wanting to work through it. This person, I think that it's interesting because it's like they want fairness, but they don't want to put in the work. You know, they want to communicate, they want you to communicate to them, but they don't want to communicate back to you. Like, this person wants their cake and eat it too. That's how I feel. It's a lot of stubborn energy here. I think that they're very interested in maintaining their peace of mind, their independence. They might have quite a bit on their plate. That's why they may be that way. So, you know, and I feel that, yeah, you're over here making life happen for real. But then there's this subconscious energy here. This person actually feels quite a bit of emotion, but I don't feel like there's someone who easily shows that. They might have some toxicities that they're dealing with, addictions or negative thinking, you know, that type of thing. And that's kind of what keeps them emotionally distant, you know, that type of energy here. So watch it, because I feel like in the future energy, there's some sort of emotional detachment here coming up. Not that they already aren't, but there's in the far future a tower moment on this person's side where they are going to lose control over the situation, or this facade that they show you, or lose control of their temper or something like that. Very interesting vibes here, Cancer. And I didn't mean to go that far into the future, because I see that more towards December, the tower moment for them. But I don't know. It's interesting. You have the tower on your side too. So there's definitely some changes coming here. But Nine of Pentacles following that. So that will create more independence on your side, actually, when that happens. Let's see for them. This will cause them to go into a more spiritual state, I feel. So interesting reading, interesting outcome. Like I said, the higher guidance is to focus on, you know, I think that your heart isn't in it, whatever it is, career, love, something, you know, and you can't force what's not there. So I guess coming to a realization about that, and for some reason your self-image needs to be looked at again during this month, and your material world, okay? I feel like you have a chance to build in that aspect in the material world. I feel like there's a a lot of work being put in. I think things are building up there, looking stable. So that looks good. It's more of an emotional, spiritual front that I feel these subconscious underlying energies coming through, okay? And then I feel like this person too, very independent type of vibe here. You know, they look like they're willing to compromise, but I'm telling you they ain't. So if they're telling you that, they're not, you know. I think they may just say that to like appease you, you know, like, yeah, we'll do it that way. I'm not going to do it that way. You know, like that type of vibe. So very interesting reading. Zodiac signs you could be dealing with. I have Taurus energy here, Libra, Pisces, Capricorn, Libra again, could be Aquarius, Gemini, could be Cancer, Scorpio. I have the 4 fixed elements, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus. Those are the predominant zodiac signs I have out, but it certainly could be any zodiac sign. It's a general reading, so keep it general. If it resonated, please do like, share, and subscribe. Check out my social media account, links down below. Also, I have another YouTube that you can check out if you want to chat with me, and merchandise. If you click on the little pink hoodie down below, you can pick out any hoodie in any color with your tarot card and zodiac sign printed on the back. They're pretty neat. Check them out. Until next time, I'm wishing you the very best, Cancer, and namaste. Bye.